So, and we are live.
My volume's down.
So, it seems like YouTube is lagging massively again today.
No, I mean I don't seem like it here because I don't know whether it's the
Okay,
introduction.
cool. So we are live. Hello all, thank you for being here. Hello Christopher Ty, hello Transient Stacker, hello all the other 5 people in the live stream who are not in the chat, who did not post anything. So thank you for being here. And there is a funny thing we want to do as a start of this live streams today, as this is a wrap up, an year-end wrap up actually of 2023. Kinomin, hello. I did something, and I think that's actually a funny thing. So I want to give you an overview about the most watched videos in our community in 2023. So I copied the titles of the most watched videos in our community. And what we will do, the 3 of us, so hello, Collecting World UK, hello, Ren So Far Away, thank you for being here today. It's always an honor to have you here. And so what we will do is, I will actually read the title of the video, and then every one of us 3 will make a comment on that. And as you can see, after we finish this, you will see actually all the videos are more or less about the same topic. So you will find it out what I'm talking about.
Right, okay.
But let's jump in, and I will start with the first title. The first title actually is "You're Doomed." It's not a joke. This is one of the most watched videos in our community. So, your comments, please.
Any restriction for a comment?
No, no restrictions.
You're doomed. Actually, funny story. My actual nickname.
My wallet before Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually my bill after January the 1st. You're doomed. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it's not a joke. It's a video title.
I don't know where to go with this one. You're doomed. Wow, thanks. It's been nice knowing you.
was nice knowing you. I love this comment. Okay, Ren, what's your what do you have to say?
Let's say you're doomed. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. I love it.
Oh, so funny. Let's see what the chat's going to say.
Cool. So what do I have to say? I've learned since I started stacking, if there is one thing I've learned, it's definitely we are doomed. So yes, there is not a single week where there is not at least 10 videos where somebody is telling me that we are doomed. So this is something you have to believe in, otherwise you're not a real stacker. Yeah. So you have to believe in you are doomed. Cool. The next one. The next topic on the next video title on my list is "Watch This: Gold and Silver Will Be Impacted."
Okay, by what?
Good question. So
put mask and alcohol gel on all your silver and gold.
Copper is going to rise faster than gold and silver.
Okay.
I don't know really. Who's coming up with these titles? It's like
I really this is not hi Stamos. Just jump in when it's your turn. Yeah. So if you missed it, I put in the titles of the most watched videos from our community in 2023, and everybody makes a comment on the title, so should be funny, yeah? And okay, so Ren, you're the next one. Watch this: gold and silver will be impacted.
Sorry, I'm repeating myself, but I said that put mask on your all silver and gold that will not be impacted by COVID.
Yeah.
That's actually a good one. Stamos Gemes,
Yes.
what's your comment? Watch this, gold and silver will be impacted. A quick
Eh,
comment.
I mean, every year is impacted, so what's with that then?
Okay. So my question was actually the first thing I thought when I read this title was actually what Dale said. By what? So, but gold and silver are impacted by a lot of things. Yeah. So when there's fear, gold goes up, and everybody's buying precious metals. So I think this is an usual thing. But I mean, I think already after title number 2, you can see in which direction we are going with the most watched video title, with the titles of the most watched videos. But I think it's always good fun. Hello to everybody else who joined us in the chat. So let's move on to the next title. So
Okay.
next title is People Are Trying to Prepare.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Silver Tennifer brother said dinner.
Yeah.
So he's not a fan of breakfast. So Dale is more the breakfast guy. Silver Tennifer is more the dinner guy.
Lunch.
For work. Coffee.
Okay, so Dale prepares breakfast.
Yeah.
Stamos, what do you prepare?
Lunch.
Breakfast, lunch. Ran so far away.
Christmas decoration.
Christmas decoration, cool.
Good.
I'll prepare
What
for
about
the.
you?
I prepare for the end of the world. I mean, I'm a stacker, yeah. So if you're a real stacker,
prepare.
you're always preparing for the end of the world.
I know why. Prepare for what? That Austrian stacker is going to get so large, the Earth is going to spin faster.
Kino Mine wrote to get out of the bed.
that's actually yeah, my good morning struggle every day. Hanging with the chef, hello, great to have you here. Christopher Ty, North Stacker, hello, another European friend.
Yeah.
Jack Stacker,
Hello, Chuck
Hang
Stacker.
with the chef.
the Czech Stacker from Texas. Cash Money, hello everybody. So for those who missed it in the beginning, I took videos of the titles of the most watched videos from 2023 from our community, and we're just going through these titles and have some fun. This is not to offend anyone. This is not. It's really just fun, yeah. But after a few seconds, actually, you already see that it's going into a certain direction.
Silver.
So Silver47, the link is somewhere in the chat. So if you want to join us as well, you're welcome. So let's move on to the. Oh, I didn't say what I'm going to prepare. Did I? Did I say?
Yeah.
No, I said the end of the world. Yeah, but
Yeah.
actually, I'm preparing sausages. So the next title on my list: Coin Dealers in Danger.
As the
No.
dinosaurs were.
Coin dealers in danger because the toilet roll sellers are going to add more.
Yeah, you know what? I need to put this in front of the camera.
Got bacon flip.
I mean, this was really the most ridiculous message of no, actually it was a year before, but this all this stay home thing and the toilet paper topic and so on. So the toilet paper, okay. Stamos, coin dealers in danger. Why?
What do you mean? Like now you're referring to that like when the bank was closing the accounts, but in Europe, really in danger, not that much. Like here in Greece, if a gypsy tried to rob the place because there's precious metal, yeah, but really?
But come on, Stamos, we are stackers, yeah? I mean, we need to prepare for the end of the world. That's far too positive what you're talking here.
I don't know what if it's the end of the world. I don't know what you're going to spend your money, silver and gold on, but let's
If
just
it's
go.
the end of the world, like say a volcano, the earth cracking too, like what that metal's gonna do? Like, don't we need to prepare for food or other first goods?
Kinomine said, of not being trusted because of fake coins. Yeah, this is actually
That's
true.
this is actually too meaningful for our for the fun we have here. So I mean, this is for sure something meaningful. Silver Wolverine just said, "Hello, Silver Wolverine." He just said, "What are we squeezing today?" I think this fits perfectly to what we're doing here now. So, Ren, coin dealers in danger. Your comment.
Coin dealers in danger. From something Lives Matter protests. from vandalist.
Okay. Coin dealers in danger. Yeah, I mean, it's actually very interesting. Yeah, because as we know, yeah, the end is near, and we are all preparing for the end of the world. But there is enough time to buy coins. Yeah, so go and buy coins. Go and buy coins. Go and buy this special, I don't know, whatever collectible thing. Yeah, so I mean, coin dealers are actually either the smartest people on this planet or the most stupid. So just one of these. Yeah, so either. I mean, I think they're actually really smart. Yeah, because the whole community is preparing for the end of the world, but we always have enough time to buy the next coin of a coin series. Yeah, so this is my comment. Cool. The next topic is actually also an interesting one. And you can see there is a word that repeats frequently. Doom for the silver and gold shop owner.
Okay. Because coin dealers are sitting outside shops saying just trust coins in their orange little jackets. Yeah, just use coins, not gold or silver. That's my thing. So yeah, they're sat outside the golden dealers bullion stores. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're all protesting saying just use coins.
Just stop coins.
Yeah, just stop gold and silver.
Hashtag use coins.
Yeah, hashtag use coins only.
Use circulating coins. Yeah, cool. I like that. Stamos?
Yeah.
Doom for the silver and gold shop owner.
No comment.
No comment.
No.
Okay. ran so far away.
Well, if to be honest, when you see wish.coins with their prices, it's really good for the shop owners.
Yeah.
You know, you
Okay.
can buy ounce of silver for $10. You know, it's a bargain.
So the next one is actually, do not laugh, it's not funny. The next one is really not funny. Take this
Right.
seriously, please.
Serious,
Don't
right?
laugh.
Okay, serious face on now.
Behave like adults. It's all crashing.
It's all crashing. Austrian stackers' pockets.
Oh, wait. Damn. Okay. Stamos, anything positive?
All is crashing. Nothing we can do. Well, sorry, but there's nothing we can do, as Napoleon says.
Yeah, it's all crashing, but don't forget, there is always a next coin of a coin series. Buy it now.
The Marvel series.
And it's the
Nah.
best coin you have ever seen. And
Yeah,
this is
the,
sponsored, but it's the best coin you have ever seen.
The Mars Mint. Moon Rock Mint. Here you go. No, it's always crashing. I would say the suspension on the Austrian stacker's car when he comes back from the golden bullion store.
Engine crash. We need to repair them.
I'm not sure. Oh yeah. So, Ran, what's your comment?
I would say Rob's Find Treasure comment videos.
So what do I say? It's all crashing. Yeah, I expect that. I mean, I'm a real stacker, so I expect everything to crash. But don't forget. There is always enough time to buy gold and silver.
Yeah.
So next one. And now we get into the topic of these people who are who go from one channel to the next channel, and within 3 days they're interviewed on all the different channels. This is one of these videos. Gold mining CEO warns inflation. So I hope that inflation is well prepared now, because inflation got warned. Gold mining CEO warns inflation. Your comments, please. Stamos.
Inflation about what price exactly? Is every year is going up and up. Like,
Oh, you need to be sarcastic.
Yeah, you're too serious.
okay, if the CEO said it, then okay then.
I mean, if I would be the CEO, yeah, and inflation did not react on the warning, I would say, inflation, you have been warned. I warned you, inflation. So, gold mining CEO warns inflation. Dale.
Gold mining warrants inflation. Well, gold mining warrants inflation of Austrian stackers' tires after his suspension crashes coming back from the coin store. So all those poor miners have to dig more of those gold. So yeah, prices go up because prices go up because Austrian stacker is causing a gold mining crash because they can't get enough workers to dig his gold for him. There you go. That's my take on inflation.
Yeah.
So
I told you not to tell everybody that I have so much gold, yeah?
oh, sorry. Okay. I want about gold coins, by the way, the little chocolate ones you get in the Christmas tree.
Chocolate coin.
Ren, gold mining CEO warns inflation.
Gold mining CEO get paid by channels to create panic.
And the channels get paid. The channels get paid by the precious metal dealers. Now we got it. Now we conspiracy. We are back in business. but
yeah,
but
CEO,
they create inflation. They don't warn it.
Yeah,
but
they create inflation.
Wait for the next one. Wait for the next one, because this fits perfectly. Yeah, the next one is actually something I hear since I started with my own channel and since I started watching videos. Silver to explode. So your thoughts, Dale, what is your thought? Silver to explode. When did you hear this the first time?
Okay, silver to explode because Austrian stackers left his sausages in the pan too long. And
silver sausages.
Yeah, silver sausages. They're bangers. Yeah, actually, if you don't know what bangers are, it's an old English sausage where they're made of water and they used to explode. Because obviously back in World War II we couldn't afford the fats, so just a quick result. So it used to bang. That's why sausages are called bangers, and a bit like Austrian stackers, silver sausages in the frying pan, ready to explode.
Am I the only one who thinks that behind of all this panic making that there are precious metal dealers who like us to think that if we don't buy now, we will never ever be able to afford an ounce of silver?
Exactly, yeah. I think that is absolutely really true. It's like the old buy one get one, not for free anymore. Apart from what I did when I bought Zoe silver, they actually put an extra one in. So yeah, for me.
Why is the coin that you bought for Zoe on your desk?
Because I'm looking after it.
okay. I swear I bought you a gold coin. It's just I keep it in my safe, but it's yours.
I bought one, but I was like, Lauren was there. It says one on the package on the receipt, and there was two in there. So,
so Stamos, silver to explode.
Silver to explode in the moon. like
Yeah.
the
Shoot
next
the
5
moon
years.
to the moon.
Hit the
Eternity.
Oh, actually, going back, silver to explode because there's too much nitrate in it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
True. Ren, silver to explode.
Silver to explode off milk spot.
Milk spot. Yeah, this is the first indicator that silver will soon explode. So everybody who wants to get rid of his soon exploding silver, send it to me. I'm a chemist. I will take care of it. So I mean, my comment is I'm waiting for this. Yeah, since I watched the first stacking video, I heard that I mean there are a lot of really good content creators, but you know this is something. This is part of the stacking community. This silver to explode, buy it now because soon it will be too late. And blah, 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 you know all this. I mean, this is since I started watching these videos, I hear that silver will shoot the moon.
Wasn't there a video going around that the silver bullion traders were blaming the stackers?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of these things. Yeah, also the silver squeeze. Yeah, I mean, I made a video about this. How I mean, the percentage of silver going into the production of bullion, of coins and bars and so on, is just a very little part of the whole silver market, and also the most of the silver used for bullion has never been traded on the COMEX. Yeah, so yeah, this whole thing doesn't make any sense. But cool, let's move on to the next one because I have a lot more on my list. Caution, he can steal your silver.
Caution, he can't steal your silver because he's wearing high heels.
Mm-hmm. Please, I don't want to know what you have in mind now, yeah, because he is not really specified here, so
you know, not judging, you know. He can't steal your silver because it's cost more than an ounce. I know, because he can't lift more than an ounce. There you go.
Silver stealers die silently. Yeah. Cool.
He can't steal your silver. What is that title? I have to check these titles up. He can steal your silver. Oh, sorry, he can steal your silver. Oh,
Caution,
okay.
He can steal your silver. I don't know who he is, but
okay, I know who he is. He sits on a computer looking at graphs, going, "Sell your silver now, or I'll ban you from the stream."
Estamos?
Caution, he can steal your silver. The neighbor dog next door.
The neighbor's dog, okay. Yeah, if the neighbor's dog likes silver. Ran so far away. Caution, he can steal your silver.
I would say it's Xi Jinping, the president of China.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he will.
They buy all precious metal and they sell cheap products, so don't be surprised.
And he will cut 1.103 something gram of each and every single European and US and Australian and South African and Canadian coin because he just needs 30 gram for his pandas.
Yeah, yes.
Pandas.
Hello.
Hey, Dutchie.
Welcome.
Dutchie.
How are you all?
There you go.
Oh, well, here. Dutchie, what we are doing, my friend, is I copied the topics of the titles of the most watched videos in our community in 2023. And it's fun, yeah? So it's not to offend anyone. It's just fun, yeah? So I put the title on the screen and everybody makes a funny comment or tries to make a funny comment or whatever the person thinks it's funny about the title, yeah? So it's now your turn, and the title is Caution, he can steal your silver.
What? He can steal your silver.
I think Dutch just woke up.
Who the fuck is going to steal my silver?
Who's in my house? Yeah, I told you Dutch people should lock your doors.
You don't need to. We're underwater, so.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, under the sea. Cool.
You need a submarine to come here.
So that's actually the best precaution measure I've ever heard of. Just go subsea.
Yes.
I think Bob is here. I think Bob will like this because he's a former submariner. So
Hey, Taniwa, how are you?
so let's move on to the next one.
Hey, Christopher.
And it's
everyone.
as you can see that the titles are sometimes not very specific. Yeah, they don't want you to know.
What they don't want you to know.
Yeah, exactly. So funny comment, please.
They don't want you to know it's all a lie. It's all propaganda.
They don't want you to know that next year will be Superman coin, but also the next year and the next year and all the years that upcoming. Special edition every year, yeah? They don't want you to know.
Okay.
Okay. Stavros, any thoughts on they don't want you to know?
I don't want you to know that the next product we're gonna sell is actually a scam.
No, it's not a scam. It's the best coin ever. This video was sponsored by blah blah blah.
Okay, they don't want you to know that it's from the Germanium Mint, and it's the best coin ever.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay, go bring some beer. Be right back.
Dutchie, they don't want you to know.
Wow, man. They don't want you to know. Oh, I'm so bad at these things, you know.
So am I.
Okay.
Stacker.
We'll not let anyone know. So let's see what's in the chat. They don't want you to know that you dance around your house, cradling. Yeah. They don't want you to know how to navigate around about Christmas. Yeah, actually, Silver Tenifer, yeah, it's absolutely right. Milk spots increase the value of a coin. Just people who have no idea about coins don't know. So if a proof coin doesn't have milk spots, it's just worth melt. So the next one,
milk spots on them. They want to milk everything out of it. That's what it is.
The next one is also cool. It's happening. Are you ready for what's next?
Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Happening. It's happening. Are you ready for what's next? After a night out with a really bad curry.
Yeah.
Curry?
Indian food.
Because something mines with Madras.
You look at jerky leftovers, yeah, Christopher Ty.
You're fucking turkey left. So wait, I want to hear what Dutchie and Ran so far, and Ran and what I was going to say. I'm just reading the chat as well.
Ran already said something. I don't want to repeat it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Dutchie, what's your opinion? It's happening. Are you prepared for what's next? I would say Christmas.
What's happening after Christmas? Yeah, you don't want to know.
The nightmare after Christmas.
Yeah, nightmare after Christmas.
Yeah, those goblins are gonna steal.
You can add 2024. It's happening. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, you can just need to change the year. That's right. So, but next one is also cool. No more silver. Emergency silver meeting.
What? What?
It's about contradicting yourself. No more silver. Emergency silver meeting. Because Bitcoin is now becoming a real currency.
Yeah, copper is a new precious metal.
Yes, the new precious metal. Even tin foil.
Yeah.
No more silver, only milk.
Cows are becoming more expensive these days, aren't they?
Cow produce milk, silver.
You should call it cow polish, not milk spots.
So what are we doing? I mean, actually, what we are doing here is an emergency silver meeting, I think, because we are all aware about what's happening next.
Yeah, stacking toilet paper, Taniwa. Indeed.
Stack toilet paper.
paper. We need really more toilet paper.
If you've got cows or bottles of milk in your fridge with a load of toilet paper, you're rich.
Yeah, right.
So ready for the next one?
Kind of. Getting a bit worrying now. These
Danger. Major global crisis is about to happen. And is about to happen. Yeah? This one was, I think, in March. This always reminds me on a famous prayer. Our daily crisis give us today.
Danger. Major global crisis is about to happen because Chuck Norris is becoming president.
Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris as a president.
Yeah, karate chop everybody into normality again.
Mr. Bean is becoming queen.
Yeah, that's cool.
And his teddy bear is going to be like
The
Legion.
Mr. Bean ex-queen. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. So, Stamos, what global crisis do you expect for soon? Very soon. It must be very soon because the year is over soon. So,
Oh yeah, we're gonna run out of olive oil.
wow. I mean, this is no jokes about olive oil. I mean, Greek olive oil. This is we couldn't eat salads anymore. I mean, whole Europe is depending on Greek olive oil. So this is not funny.
It's not funny.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Trump and Boris have a
Trump and Boris have a love child.
Trump and Boris have. Christopher, this is the comment of the year. It is the best comment of the year.
So it's like we were talking about Boris, Trump up again.
That's cool. Okay, let's move on. Next topic. So the end, the terrifying rise of silver.
Well, that's the end of that, then, isn't it?
Sounds like a new Star Wars movie.
It sounds like a movie title, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The end, the terrifying rise of silver, of the Silver Surfer.
Darth Vader is rising.
They're not so Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Silver Jennifer just said, "Silver will rise with Skynet and take over the world." Yeah, this is what I expect.
Yeah.
And then there is somebody who will say, "I was the first to upload a video telling you that this is going to happen. I was the first."
Even though there's about 40,000 million videos prior to that.
I'm sorry, Dachi. The end land, the terrifying rise of seawater.
Of seawater.
The end of the terrifying rise. It sounds like a horror movie that Silver's going to come out and have sharp teeth and start rolling on people.
Yeah, Silver's coming alive.
Yeah.
Why do all these videos sound like the titles of horror movies? But the next one is getting better. I swear. Yeah, the next one is really it's spreading hope, and it's just read it. Yeah, nuclear trouble in Europe. Prepare now.
In Europe?
Wow.
Just move to America then. It's safe.
No. Yeah. So
We're traveling to a land down under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long as you're in Asia and or the Middle East or anywhere from the Americas downwards, then you'll be fine. Just don't go to Europe anymore.
Yeah, come to Holland. We're underwater, so there's no problem.
Sorted.
The lower
Yeah,
land.
use water as a mediator, so you'll be fine.
But I mean, the issue is, it's not getting better. I mean, the next one, people are panicking.
Wow, what are the
People are panicking when they watch remake of Netflix and Disney of old movies.
People are panicking when they see this live stream later.
Yeah, fair point.
I mean, this seriously was a video title. People are panicking.
About what?
About
Yeah,
us
I mean-
get 1 million followers.
Yeah. Silver Terrifier is cool. People are panicking and they are picnicking here in New Zealand. Lord Austin has spoken. Tim Gibson. Yeah. Come on over. We'll welcome you with open arms. Oh, that's very kind of you. The same is valid for here. So before anybody drowns in his house, Austria is in the Alps, yeah, so it's very unlikely that we will ever get the under the sea experience. So come to Austria. We have enough space in the Alps for you. You're also welcome here.
People are panicking. People are panicking because they found out the World Health Organization was right all along.
Cool, but it's getting better. Yeah, it doesn't stay so pessimistic.
People are panicking from pineapple on pizza.
Impressive.
Urgent emergency. Buy gold and silver now. Not long to prepare.
Buy gold and silver now. Not long to prepare. A wedding.
Buy gold and silver now. Yeah. And don't tell your future wife if you're planning a wedding.
Count the misses after reading this title. This is the wedding vows. I think this is like a wedding vow, isn't it? Urgency. Buy gold and silver now. Not long to prepare for your wedding day. That to me sounds like a perfectly good vow. And that way, your missus can't have a go at you for buying loads of gold and silver in the first place. I think that's a very good wedding vow there. Babe, we've got a new wedding vow coming up, okay? urgent meeting between the best men, right, and the groom. Buy gold and silver now, not long to prepare for your missus to explode at you.
So, Ren, urgent emergency.
I'm trying to understand the logic, like there's no logic in this sentence.
There's no logic in the live stream, so don't worry about it.
Well, it's not long to prepare because in less than 2 weeks it's New Year, so the new Batman coin,
But also the next one is another topic. I think that's since I started watching stacking videos, this is a topic that it's like a boomerang. Yeah, it comes again and again and again and again, and you cannot throw it far enough away that it doesn't come back again. They are coming for your gold and silver. And the interesting thing is, whenever somebody says they do never explain who they are. Yeah, you never know who they are. Yeah,
of course we know as Europeans who they are. It's the gypsies all along.
Yeah, these people called they say a lot of things.
They say a lot of things. Yeah,
I thought it was about the Irish leprechauns.
They are coming. Actually, I think it's from the residence area 51. Greetings, Earthlings. They're coming for your gold and silver.
If they give me a good price, there's no problem.
Christopher Dye says, "Shiny happy people." Yeah.
Orient. The Illuminati.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny that a group that doesn't even exist is always coming to do something.
Yeah, I'll let them know who they are. Yeah,
reptilians are coming.
Silver Knight Coal.
Before I know that the next comment would contain the word flat Earth, and this is why I go to the next topic.
Oh no!
No. The next topic is listen carefully. Listen carefully. They just declared war on your gold and silver investments.
That's their perspective.
The copper stacker.
Copper stackers, yeah. copper mining stock guys.
Yeah. I'm still buying the aluminum foil in the shops because that's new toilet paper.
Toilet paper producers.
Listen carefully. They just declared war on gold and silver investments.
You know, the funny thing is that sometimes the same channels that are always talking about gold and silver, buying gold and silver is not an investment, are then talking about gold and silver investments. So there is a lack of consistency.
Listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully.
Listen carefully. They just declared war on your gold and silver investments.
Sounds like a secret. Listen carefully, but don't tell anybody. I'm going to put a YouTube out there so nobody else knows.
No. This is why I put it on. This is why I put it on YouTube. Yeah. So not everybody should know.
Yeah. They just declared war on your gold and silver investments. Okay. The Bank of England.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, same channel just a few days later. After he said, listen carefully, they just declared war on your gold and silver investments. I think it was 2 or 3 days later. Forget gold and silver confiscation. They are coming after your bank accounts.
Okay.
For your bank account.
Not West.
Bitcoin investors.
Oh my gosh. Forget the gold and silver. Was it? Confiscation. They are coming after your bank accounts. Your wife.
Yeah, your ex-wives.
Lucky I don't have any, so I'm fine.
And the next one is actually very easy, because I checked it in the schedule. Bullion dealer warns America of desperate situation. This was, I think, 2 days before or after, I don't recall, when the new Kardashian series started on TV.
The what?
No, seriously. So there must be a coincidence.
Okay. Bullion dealers warn America of desperation situation that Biden's given away gold accidentally for free to all the other countries in the world.
To Mexico.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's made the wall. He's made the wall of gold.
Yeah.
And they're chipping away at it.
I mean,
America. Weird people.
When do bullion dealers not warn of something? Yeah, so it's either a crash of the financial system, or they are coming, or buy before silver shoots the moon, and you will never ever be able to buy an ounce of silver again. And so when has there ever been a time when bullion dealers did not warn of anything?
Yeah.
And by the way, also the next comment is from a bullion dealer, and that's whole financial scheme gonna collapse soon.
Because they use matchsticks as scaffolding.
Yeah. We are starving.
The whole financial scheme is going to collapse soon. So sell us all your gold and silver to us now at the rock bottom price of $1 million.
Do we have some positive news, or only this depressing news?
No, actually, it's. I'm wondering that on the 19th of December that we are still here and able to discuss about these topics because the whole year I had the impression nothing has a sense anymore because tomorrow we are all gone. Yeah, so it's. But it continues, yeah, and I will stop them because after a certain time it's not really funny anymore. Prepare now, chemical warfare agents. So you can see it goes from you will not be able to buy gold and silver anymore to really buy now prepare because there is a war ahead, yeah, and if a war is not enough, then it's nuclear, and if nuclear is not enough, it's chemical warfare agents, and
it's getting worse and worse.
It's getting worse and worse. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of ladies now start buying this gas pepper. So think twice when you talk to random girls.
Prepare now, chemical warfare agents, as the new biological weapon is milk spots.
So, and let's take one last one before we go to another topic. And the last one is actually one of my favorites because you have everything in it, really everything in it. It's all by design. Dealer angered over government destroying wealth. So he specifies who is they. It's the government. So
yeah.
Thank you very much. It's the only one who really gets specific here and says who is they. So they, in that case, is the government. And it's all by design. So we have the conspiracy.
Yeah, but he doesn't say which government, though, does he? It's all by design. Dealer angered over government destroying wealth. That doesn't sound very good and very unwealthy to me. It's all by design.
Bless you.
Dealer angered over government destroying wealth. The North Korean government has opened up his borders, and Kim Jong-un is buying all American products, and so gold and silver, or the dealer doesn't say which dealer, doesn't say anything about precious metals, so that's even harder.
I think it's a drug dealer angered over government destroying amps.
Yeah. The narcotics agents are destroying
Special chemicals.
Yeah, because people I don't know, that's a hard one. That's very specific with the old government there.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is what all the governments are doing. All of the governments are running out of money, and they have to invent new taxes. They have to increase fees and everything. So I think this is in general what all the governments are doing. But actually, I think this is related to the economic situation and also to a lot of mistakes that have been made the last at least 20 years. So I think everything that's happening now, I mean, all the smart people wrote books about it, and they predicted already 20 years ago that we will have all the issues we have now. And I think people who understand economy, they knew about it. So
it's all to do with the Illuminati. That's what it is.
exactly. So to summarize this, I mean, and don't forget, these were the most watched videos in our community in 2023. So to summarize it, first, they are coming.
Yeah.
Second, the end is already here, but there is still enough time to buy some Germania Mint coins. So it's always enough time to buy Germania Mint coins. And by the way, these are the best coins ever. And this video was sponsored by Germania Mint. And
the link below.
Yeah, find the link below. But click it right now, because in 10 minutes it will already be too late. Yeah, so click the link now.
Yeah, you got to click the link and put Austrian Stacker in your hashtag Austrian Stacker in the link below to get almost 1% off your first order.
Put the quarter. I convinced another sucker for 5% discount.
Or they'll be coming after your wealth.
Yeah, they're coming after gold. Yeah,
by chemical weapon.
So I think this is something. If I summarize, it's my personal summary in one sentence. If I summarize the year 2023, there was a lot of fear, a lot of panic. But the people who actually did not panic and who did not lose their minds, they could actually benefit a lot from the market. I bought and sold quite, a bit throughout the year, and I think so. If you kept your cool, I think you had very good opportunities, and this is something I really want to share. Don't ever buy because of fear and panic. Make your own conclusions and always do your own research, and I think this is really the best, and you have a lot of good opportunities even in times of crisis. And what I see really critical is a lot of people have mental issues because of the situation, because of the pandemic, because of the economic situation. Maybe they lost a job because of hard times we are going through, and so on. And if then the channels they're listening start talking about the end is near and everything will be too late, so prepare now, you will not have much time left. So I think this is really not good for mental health of the people, and this is why I think, choose the content that you're consuming wisely.
The thing is, if you don't believe everything you read in the news, why should you believe everything you see on YouTube?
Because they are coming.
Yeah.
So
the truth is out there.
I always believe you, and now you're talking rubbish.
Me? I always do it.
Yeah.
At least I'm admitting it. Do you believe me?
I always believed in you.
Same as I've always believed in you too.
Every word you say, I do.
So I think this was a bit of fun, but I think there was also a lot of very, very good content in 2023. So there are a lot of people who are sharing their journey, and I think this should be the main reason why people have their own YouTube channels, and this is my number one reason, and this is why I do not follow some of the very big channels, but I follow a lot of very small channels, because what I want to see is the personal stacking journey of people, and it's always very motivating for me to see other people who are in a similar situation like me, who are stacking on a budget, who have their issues to deal with, and who have a life that sometimes throws sticks in front of your legs, and and so on. And for me, this is very motivating to watch this and to follow these people along their journey and to see how they are mastering their lives. And actually, you can learn a lot from this. And this is what I'm looking for. And I mean, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, Dale and I and Dutchy, we laugh a lot about this the end is near stuff. But I think I mean, this is something I said before, that can be dangerous for some people and for their mental health. So I think every content creator should have in mind that we are responsible for the content we are uploading, and it should be useful. It should be useful. It should be motivating. And there is so much negativity in this world. I think it would be better if we would all focus on some positive things.
Exactly. Too true. And of course, misinformation is a very powerful tool. And just be careful. Ask, research. And when people start putting values into videos, don't listen to it. It's not always right.
Silver Truther, yeah, I agree with you. He said sorry, I cannot see the channel logo, so I don't know if this is male or female. Silver Truther. So they said the truth is often negative, though. Yeah, absolutely right. But it doesn't get better if you share negativity. And sharing the truth for me is something different, like creating fear and panic just to make your sponsors, to help your sponsors sell more overpriced stuff. Yeah? So this is something I don't like. Yeah. But let's come to another topic. So how was 2023 an overview? And I would like to start with my overview, just to give an idea about the direction we should go. 2023 for me personally was a challenging year, especially economically, because I mean, I had to search for a new job because of the economic situation, and also financially. I mean, we just moved into our new house, and so it was a very challenging year. But nevertheless, I tried as good as I could, at least to stack a bit, piece by piece, bit by bit, so that I can. Oh, that's cool. That I can grow my stack a bit. I also had to sell gold. This was the first time ever that I had to sell gold because I needed a new car. And so I sold some ounces of gold for that. And of course, it was really a challenging year. But looking back, the year 2023 was a year with a lot of fun, meeting a lot of great people. I mean, I talked about it already 500 times. It was great. I could meet DutchSilverPirate in person. Yeah. In his hometown, in his beautiful hometown. We had a great day together, and this was such. No, really, I'm honest. This was seriously. This was such a positive, great, lucky day. That and this really reminded me, because this was in the middle of a very difficult time for me. And this really reminded me on how important it is to focus on the positive things. And yes, and this was such a great day, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really, really short, and you just saw a little bit of my town. Just maybe 5% of my town. And but it was great.
I love the museum. They have a great. By the way, if you ever have the chance to meet Dutchy, ask him to go to the museum in his town. They have a museum where they have a big.
He lives in Atlantis?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So actually, they rebuilt in a small format. They rebuilt the city how it looked like before World War II. Yeah. Oh, cool. So it was very, very interesting. Yeah, a lot of history, and I could have spent hours there. Yeah, it was really interesting.
Dutch, can you please send in the private chat the name of the town just to Google and see pictures?
Bikini Bottom.
Bikini
He lives
Bottom.
in Pineapple.
Pineapple under the sea. Okay.
Oh yeah. So I mean, actually, to
Yeah.
summarize it, it was a very challenging year, but all in
It's in the
all,
private chat.
all in all, it was really a great year, and with a lot of positive things I want to focus on. And I also reached some milestones. So 3,000 subscribers on my channel. I never thought that I would ever be able to reach this milestone. Yeah, and that's it actually. So a lot of challenges, but all in all, positive.
Yeah.
How was your year, guys?
I think because the inflation thing's gone up with energy, I don't think it's been. It's bad for a lot more poorer people, obviously, who's really on the breadline. But I think if you just think about the long-term situation, I think it wasn't as bad as what people made it out to really be. A lot of it, as you say, is propaganda. You just got. I mean, if you're buying silver or coins or anything, just search. Just do a lot of search and go around to trusted sites or coin stores. Because if you start buying stuff off of YouTube, in most cases on most channels, you're overpaying. There's some good channels out there. Don't get me wrong, like Spray Can and other people like that. But there's other channels out there that really, really push the boundaries on actually scamming people.
Yeah, with auctions.
Your auctions, yeah.
With
Paying
burnt,
way too much.
with burnt wood.
They
I don't go into auction channels anymore, so I wouldn't know.
pay crazy prices for coins. That's stupid.
Yeah, the thing is, though, people think they get. If you was to get a return, you would never ever get your money back on what you paid for the coins in those auctions ever. Especially when there was one person in there, and they had a coin flip. I'll tell you, it was Rob. What's his name?
No names, please.
All right, okay. There was okay. There's a channel that he had a coin flip, okay, and he held up. I haven't been in this channel for nearly 2 years, so I don't know what he's doing these days. So anyway, he's there, and he's just looking at it with a magnifying glass, and he goes, "This is MS 61, 62, 63, 64 is what I rate out." I thought, well, just go straight to MS 70 then. And I can't even remember what coin it was either, to be honest. But once you start putting grades into coin flips, just walk away. That's what I do. I won't even bother with the coin grade. Just buy it as a circulated coin. Work out how much it is in your country, and then work it out from there. Is what I would say. Just you don't need.
I just want to mention, Dale, that what I respect is some people say I buy stuff in coins auctions because I want to support this channel. So if people know what they are buying, and if they know that they're paying far too much for the coins they get, it's fine with me. If somebody says, okay, this is my way to support the channel, it's fine. But I think it's dangerous, especially for inexperienced people who do not have numismatic knowledge or something. And just a second, there are a lot of interesting comments here. So Silver Knight Kyle says 2023 was when I was declared in remission from my cancers, and our first granddaughter was born. So with all the other craziness, I still have to say it's been a great year. Wow. I'm happy to hear that, Silver Kyle. It's great that you're declared in remission from cancer. Yeah. So really happy to hear that. Yeah, that's really good news. Then
that's worth more than any gold or silver ever.
Silver for this, health is the most important thing, because you cannot buy health. It doesn't matter how much gold you have if you're not healthy. Silver47, yeah, I know he had good news this year because his kid was born.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
and it's definitely a sunshine. He sent me some pictures, so congratulations for your beautiful family, my friend, and also thank you very much for your friendship. I really appreciate you, and this is one of my personal highlights this year. Yeah, meeting Dutchy, having the chance to talk a lot to Ren and to you, Dale, and yeah, Stamos, and so really there are a lot of great people in our community, and this is something that was really one of my highlights this year. And also Silver47, yeah, brother, I really appreciate all of you. Silver Tanifer, I wish you would live a bit closer, and there wouldn't be so much time difference between where you were living and where we are living.
But no, the same as I met amazing people through my years on 4 years on YouTube, and I've met amazing people. Some, sadly, has left the channel, left left the YouTube for whatever reason, and but I'll always be grateful for everything I've been given. I've got everything that I've had, even notes, stickers, gifts. They mean the world to me, honestly. And I like to say thank you to everybody supporting me. And I just come on here and I just have fun and have a giggle, have a laugh. But I don't listen to the world of destruction videos. I'm not interested in them. But
yeah, and it's always fun. Yeah, so this is why I really like being in live streams with you guys, and also we should also mention Numismaniac. I mean, he's what a lot of people don't know is that he's actually Santa. So during Christmas, that's a reason why he's never online and he's never in live streams during Christmas, because he's Santa actually. But so I hope he's well, and I hope he has a lot of fun. I think we should also mention him. Yeah, so I always enjoy the live streams and the time, and also the calls, and we always have fun. We always laugh a lot, and this is what it's all about. And in my live stream rules, I have no drama, no politics, no alternative fact nonsense. Yeah, so especially no drama. This is something I think it's so important that we focus on the positive things and try to motivate each other and not to.
There's enough drama in the world.
So exactly.
There's too much already.
Yeah,
there's too much uncertainty and as you say, too much uncertainty and unrest. We don't need it here. This is me. This is my escape from that.
Yeah.
And I love watching channels grow, watching their interesting stuff that they're producing and showing and featuring. And I love the out and about videos, and
our community is so small. And this is something people tend to forget. Our community is so small compared to other communities. The biggest channels in our community, how much followers do they have? 50K? I mean, sorry, compared to other communities, this is nothing. So you can see how small our community is. So which means everybody who wants to grow his channel or who wants to be successful with his channel needs the support of the community, because we are such a small community. We're in a niche, in a niche of a niche. So we're such a small community. So this is why we should support each other and why we should focus on the things we are sharing, that we have in common, like the passion for precious metals, the passion for coins, the passion for history, and so on and so on. And not focus. Not focus on drama and negativity and preparing for the end of the world. Yeah, so I think this is very important.
It's all
I don't know what about most of the people. Sorry, Dale.
No, you carry on, my friend.
Like I know Austrian Stake does it, of course. So it's just more trusted than banks and so on. Like it's good for inflation. But for example, I do it mainly as hobby and fun. I enjoy it. I don't do it to get rich or to protect myself from inflation. To be honest, I do it because I like history, and I prefer silver because in the worst case, I can sell it if something happens.
Yeah. That is so true. That's what it should be there for,
West Texas Stacker actually put a question in. He said, do you all have coin shops like the US or online? West Texas Stacker, it's here in Europe, it's a bit different. We have a lot of online precious metal dealers, and the coin shops we have, they're usually focusing on numismatics. So we have precious metal dealers and we have coin shops, but the coin shops are usually focusing on numismatics, and the precious metal dealers on all, this modern collectible things like Lunar Free Series, whatever, and bullion. But if you go into a coin shop, usually buy something with a numismatic value.
And I just got to come back on that. We have, obviously, as I said, online coin stores and bricks and mortar coin shops. I don't buy from eBay or whatever those type of things are, because eBay has got such a big thing is that if we had the same coin, we all put them up and they all sell at a high amount. That's how eBay sets its stats on these coins, but they don't consider the condition. They don't consider the damage to the coin. So it's eBay should be classed as your own personal auction shop. But what I over here, we have a protection policy which is called the BNTA, whether it's online or it's in bricks and mortar. It's called the British Numismatics Trade Association. Yeah. And if you walk into a coin dealer, I'm not sure about America, but if you go into a coin dealer, they can whack up the price whatever they like. And if you feel that you've overpaid, you can actually write to the or if you don't feel something's right, they're trying to undercut you big time, and you're a complete novice without doing any research, they have to give you some kind of guidance and history to go with that coin, so you would know what you're actual selling or buying. And then we also protected by trade and standards as well. So there is lots of protection here when you're buying and selling stuff, no matter what it is, but especially coins itself. Obviously, privately can sell whatever you like for, like anything. Someone's willing to buy something, and when you're willing to let it go for, that's completely different. But as a coin store, reputation is everything, because there's lots of competition. There's a few that I wouldn't go to, but I search and search. The way I do it, I phone up the coin stores, and they have lots in the back that they've had there collecting dust on their shelves, and that's where I buy my coins, whether it's a coin store or online. It's always worth checking that out. I have a budget, and I'll tell you how much I spend each month for my coins. You can go back looking at my coin stuff. Is £20 a month, and I can get silver, I can get Roman, I can get banknotes, I can get all that. And I asked, what can you give me for that? And that's how much I can afford. And that's my budget. It's literally £20, £25. Sometimes they give me free posts, and sometimes I get extra. So it's worth shopping around, no matter what type of coin store it is. Don't be frightened, because Baldwin's is a big coin store. They do a lot of gold, a lot of silver. I think a lot of people are put off, especially new people, that they see a lovely old medieval coin, so they might have, I can't afford that. But just call them and see if they got any deals in it, because they're not going to put their old stuff on the front of their web pages or advertising. They're going to put their most expensive and gleaming looking coins first.
That's the same here. I think this is the major difference here in Europe between PM dealers, these big shops where you just go in and buy Kruger runs or gold bars or silver bars, and coin shops. I recently uploaded a video from a coin shop about a coin shop visit, And this is really why I appreciate coin shops, because there are really people in there, and in that case it's second generation, who know a lot about numismatics and so on. And even if people come in there, like there was a kid coming in, checking the coins, and in the end he bought a coin, I think, for 16 euros, and he took like 20 minutes to guide this kid around, and was really a young boy, to guide him around and to explain him, look, here you can find this, here you can find that, and so on. And then he found one coin, and after 20 minutes, he bought a 16 euros coin, and he treated him like he just bought 5 gold bars, and this is why I love coin shops. I mean, as a stacker, it's difficult, to go to a coin shop, because you know, I usually prefer weight. I prefer cheap weight, and but I'm okay. And now I admit I'm also a bit of a collector, so just a bit.
just a smidgen, you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. and then I really love to go to these shops, because they also love to take time. If nobody's in the shop, they take the time and have a chat with you for half an hour, talking about, I don't know, special coins, or he even opened the safe and showed me his some coins he has in his shops that I've never seen before in such a condition. Where I said, look, I'm so lucky I bought this and that coin, but I will keep it for special customers who know what this is. So it was special thalers with a very low mintage in a very, very good condition. You will never ever get this again. And he showed it to me, and I was allowed really to take it, to touch it, and to have a look at the coins and so on. So I mean, even if I did not buy them, because they were not in my budget, they were far too expensive for my budget. But just to be able to see these coins, and I was allowed to take pictures, and I will upload some pictures to Instagram as well. So I think this experience you just get in the coin shop.
That is customer experience. That is pure knowledge, and that's what they're passing down to you. And whether you're an expert or a novice, or you're intermediate, whatever, they always know something that you don't, and they will always know tips that you don't. Nice. Making a rapport with a coin. Nice. Look at that. You know, having a rapport with a coin store is more important as well, because going back a few years ago, this old gentleman, he was sending me coins. I was sending him a little bit of money, then he'd send me a bag of coins. I didn't know what I was getting. I had no idea. And I think one of my older coin stores, I call it an LCS, but it's not exactly local. He had before the pandemic, the guy was like 70 odd years old, and he obviously had to give up the coin store, because obviously he couldn't afford to run it, and he took all his stock back home, and he decided to try and sort out on the website, but he didn't. And I was sending him a bit of money. I didn't know this was happening. He sent me a load of coins, and I thought it was his last. It was like, he goes, "This is the last time I have to deal with you. Everything's gone now. I don't have much left." And next thing, boom, I had a bag of coins come to me, and I'm still going through it now, even today. Literally a massive, huge bag, and I never sent me anything. It was silver in there. There was banknotes. There was coin sets. There was loads of stuff, and I'm still literally going through the bag of stuff, and it's just so much. I can't finish it because I got other coins I want to feature, and I was actually quite surprised. He goes, "I'm sorry, young man. Thank you so much for all the support all these years." And that's why me phoning him up years ago. That's the way I have always done, looking for coins. Don't be put off by like Baldwin's. I think has been going now nearly 60 years. And they've always got old stuff that they're trying to get rid of really cheaply. Chards and many others.
West Texas Stacker just said, my wife took the guy's homemade lunch and they gave her 3 ounces of silver and 2 grams of gold. Wow, that's amazing. I like this idea.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I should send my wife to because she's cooking very well, so I should send her to coin shops more often. But I think one thing regarding the coin shops and PM dealers and so on, this is something I frequently receive emails or messages from new stackers who watched my videos and they're asking for advice. And one advice I always give them is because they always say, I want to buy this and that because it looks so great. Yeah, I said, okay.
Buy it.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know that, for example, Queen's Beast Completer coin comes with a high premium and it will take you years before you can sell it with a profit? Oh no, I didn't know. I said, okay. First of all, before you buy something, especially as a new stacker, please go and check out the coin shops and the PM dealers in the area where you are living. Go there and ask them, what do you like to buy? And if they say we buy Ducats or we buy I don't know Philharmonics or we buy Krugerrands or we buy Maple Leafs, whatever, then you know this is the thing you should buy because then it's liquid and then you can get rid of it if you need to. So if you buy things, and I know a lot of coin shops, they would never ever buy Queen's Beast coins, for example. Because for them, this doesn't have a numismatic value. For them, this is just bullion. They will not pay you a premium for this. They buy it for spot or not. Yeah. So for them, this doesn't have any numismatic value. So I think it's very important, really, to go to the coin shops and to find out what do they like to buy. Also, precious metal dealers, check out what they like to buy and how much they're paying for it.
See, they're looking at it as still an ounce of silver. They're not looking at the actual design on it. That's the thing. They're just looking. That is just a normal, generic round. That's because that's what they got to look at it first.
Yeah, silver price, no more.
You know, and
is it going to sit on the
shelf? You know, is it going to sit on the shelf for like 10 months or 2 years? And you know, they want it in and get sold instantly. That's their philosophy, you know. They're not interested in the design of it. They're interested in am I going to, if you bought this silver round, say for $100 or €100 or £100, but the actual silver content is still only 31 grams of silver. It does, as I said, it doesn't really matter unless you're walking with a full set. Then you might get something for it, but you're not going to get those type of silver bullion because they're commemorative. They're collector's pieces, and that's where people may they're lovely to have, but they're not really, as you say, they're not liquid enough to get your money back on that premium.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see it. I mean, we already had this discussion about people going to different coin shops in different countries in Europe with US coins that have usually a high premium in the US, and the only offer they got was melt. So, and this is also something I think that's very important, is we are an international community, and I think this is so important, especially for new stackers, because I saw a lot of people buying all the things you can sell for a lot of money in the US, like all these superhero coins and so on. It will be very difficult, or would be very difficult, to sell these with a premium here in Europe, because most of the people do neither consider them as collectible thing nor as numismatic, so they would not pay a premium for this. And if you go to a coin shop, they will pay you melt, and this is, I think, is very important for people, that just because you see something, you hear Austrian stacker talking about I don't know, a specific Austrian coin that I could sell here for a lot of money, maybe in the US they would just pay melt for it, and vice versa. And this is also something you need you need to keep in mind. I mean, in some countries, Maria Theresa dollars, in India, they pay high premiums for them. In Arabic countries, they pay high premiums for them. In Austria, for a long time, people sold them around or a bit below spot, because the coin shops had thousands of them and they could not get rid of them. So I bought them whenever I went to buy Maria Theresa dollars. I bought like 20, 25 coins at once all the time, because they were so cheap. And I think this is what you also need to have in mind. Markets are different, completely different. And if you see something on a US channel, could be that these coins are worth melt here in Europe. And if you see something here on my channel, it could be that this coin is just worth melt in the US. So always have this in mind.
Especially the generic round.
It can also swap as well. Like one thing could be so like, I don't know. This is just throwing this out here. I'm not a stacker, as I said. A Britannia could be worth the going thing right now, then in one country, and then a Cougaran can come along and replace that Britannia. But in another country, it could be a Maria Teresa Italia is the going thing, and then it could be an American Silver Eagle or someone else. So it swaps and changes all the time on the generic rounds. So, but I think what was that series, the Australian series that went out, the Spiders or the I can't remember what it is, the Outback series or something like that. It's like I can't remember what it's called now. I think it was back in 2017. I think it was. There was a massive thing about this. It was about 24 silver rounds. They were really expensive, and this expert says you never ever get your money back for that whole 24 series of coins. Because he thought, this is
on the other end, if you bought it for yourself, I can understand. For example,
exactly. If you bought it, as I said, if you bought it as a decoration for yourself, for your collection, fine. But if you was to go, if you because you guys stacked silver and gold, and you need an emergency money for whatever reason, and you went to sell that back, you will never get that premium back. And everything. The thing is, we was talking about this the other day. Everything is to do with timing. If longer you leave something, like it will gain value in time. But you're talking, is it going to be 10 years? Is it going to be 50 years? And that's also down to inflation. But it's like my coin collection is probably worth more than what I paid for, because I'm buying it clever, but they are really good condition coins. So I'm actually getting them certified from a coin store. I'm not buying them online. I'm not buying them willy-nilly off of eBay. I know they're absolutely genuine, fantastic coins. And a lot of them, I'm grasping more silver now than I am copper and bronze, because it doesn't, even some copper coins are worth more than some silver coins. It depends on the mintage, the condition, the collectability of those coins.
Yeah, this is the difference between stacking and collecting. I think a good example is what I've experienced when I've been to Germany last time, to Erding, and bought gold there. Actually, I went in and the plan was to buy. I wanted to buy a few quarter ounce gold coins, because I wanted to turn my annual bonus payment into gold. Because in times of high inflation, it doesn't make any sense to have cash, in my point of view, at the bank. So I wanted to buy some quarter ounce gold coins, and I went in there and asked, so what is the cheapest quarter ounce gold coin? And I couldn't believe what he told me. He said, all the Royal Tudor Beast coins. I said, what? These are the cheapest, not the Britannias or Philharmonics or whatever? He said, no, the Royal Tudor Beast coins, because nobody wants to buy them. And seriously, so I bought all the Royal Tudor Beast coins. They were cheaper than Britannias, Philharmonics. They were the cheapest coins I could get there. And then I think it was like one day later, I already uploaded my video telling this story, that these were the cheapest coins I could get. So I still believe that over time, 5 years, 10 years, they will increase in value. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. But at the moment, it seems like a lot of people do simply not buy too much collector gold coins, because economy and so on. Yeah, so they have issues to sell these coins. So they sold it cheaper than the Britannia and the Philharmonics. It was the cheapest quarter ounce gold coin I could get at that time, was a Royal Tudor Beast coin. So I bought Royal Tudor Beast coins, and then a few days later, somebody contacted me and said, look, before you go to buy gold the next time, I have a special offer for you. I sell you, because I know you collect them, I sell you the Royal to the Beast coins for spot plus. I said, stop it. What? That you said spot plus? Yeah, the currents are not worth spot plus at the moment. So he wanted to sell me spot plus, I don't know how many %. And then I said, please go and check out my video, yeah? And he said, yeah, it's completely ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. And a few days later, he found somebody who was stupid enough to buy these coins for this price, yeah? So it's really important to know what's going on the market and to know where you can get something cheap. And this is also one of the reasons why I always try different shops, yeah? So just the last 2 months, I bought from Filoro, I bought from Auragentum, I bought from Ögussa, I bought from Goldvorsorge, I bought from Dorotheum, and I bought from
Germanian Mint.
No, definitely not. Europa Bullion, and from EMK from Germany. And so, and why have I done this? Because the prices were very similar, but I also want to get experience with these companies, yeah, so that I can talk on my channel about it. I can say, look, for example, that there is one example with Auragentum where a package got lost, and I reported the lost package, and they, with the same day, they sent a replacement and sent me an email telling me, if the original package arrives, please be so kind. Please be so kind and send it back to us.
Yeah, I remember that video.
And I could not believe this. So before they knew about the whereabouts of this package, and there was gold and silver in it. Yeah, there was a 250-gram silver bar and 2 gold coins in this package. So it was worth a few €100. And before they knew about the whereabouts of this package, they already sent me a new package, and asking me. I mean, trusting in, obviously they have enough trust in their customers. They said, so please, if the original package arrives, send it back to us. Yeah. And this is,
get a rapport with the shop. So
yeah, if I would always buy from the same sources, I would never have experienced this with this company, and this is one of the reasons why I frequently buy from them, especially when I order higher quantities, because I now trust them that if something happens, they are helping me out. Yeah, they're helping me to solve this issue, and they don't leave me alone with it. Yeah, so it's lost, it's your problem. Go to the insurance. So, and this is why I buy from a lot of different sources, and I always talk about where did I buy something, where did I find the cheapest gold, where did I find cheap silver coins, where did I find for people collecting coins, where are the good places to go where you get advice and where you have a knowledgeable person to talk to and where you can ask questions and so on, because I think this is the important information, especially for new stackers and new collectors, that they get the information, where can I go to. And Europe is very complicated. In Europe, it's not just there is SD bullion and JM bullion they are selling in the whole country. In Europe, there are some German dealers, there are some Austrian dealers who ship internationally, there are some in the Netherlands, there are some in the UK, but in the UK you have to pay import tax and so on. I think these are all the important things people have to know. Yeah, sure.
That depends on which type of bullion you're buying and how much.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, you've missed out a topic here, which is silver pouring, which I think is very important when you're buying silver pours. You touched up. You've done an amazing video with silver pouring, because it is precious metal at the end of the day, and it is worth knowing that when you do silver pouring, make sure it's a certified, verified, got a hallmark on it. Exactly what Austrian silver stacker is showing right now. And I'm actually got my hallmark license, and I don't think Austrian stackers will be able to show you this, but it's very important.
My precious.
Sorry?
My precious.
Yeah, my precious.
My precious.
One ring to have them all, or something like that, isn't it? But
you
yeah,
know, this is what my wife said when she put the ring on my finger. One ring to rule them all.
oh no! Why did you do that? Well, actually, the other day we was in a cafe and the lady came up to us. She goes, "You two married yet?" I goes, "Yeah." I goes, "I've already got the 4 rings. Sorry, the 3 rings. I just don't want to get the 4th and the 5th." And she goes, "What's that?" And I goes, "Well, you get your friendship ring, you get your engagement ring, you get your eternity ring, you get your engagement ring, you get your wedding ring, then you get your supper ring."
The suffering is for free, you know.
Yeah.
No,
I think this is really an important thing, and the reason why I uploaded this video, or while I made why I made this video about hallmarks and so on, and about the legal requirements in the European Union, is because also in the European Union we had someone who actually got in trouble, because he saw this on a US channel and thought, oh, silver pouring is a great thing. Did you reply and say, okay, Gollum? No, I just said yes, as it was expected from me. And so he started silver pouring, and he started selling silver items, shipping it to other countries, filling out the custom forms as he should do. And then I don't know which country it was, but one of the custom offices actually said, what the hell are you doing here? You're selling silver. And they opened it and they checked it and said, this is not hallmarked, and this is a weight of 1 ounce, so of more than 1 ounce. So this is illegal business. So you already committed a crime actually when you sold this item declared as silver item, because it's not hallmarked, it's not
registered.
It's not assayed, and so on. And so this is a legal requirement here in Europe. And by the way, for all the guests from the US and other countries, this is the reason why we have almost no silver rounds here in generic silver rounds in Europe, because there is defined, and this is different from country to country. There is defined over a certain weight, it must be hallmarked. So if you have a 1 ounce silver round, this silver round, every single silver round would have to be sent to the assay office and would need a hallmark on it before you're allowed to sell it as silver. And this is the reason why we don't have silver rounds with a weight of 1 ounce or more here in Europe. And a lot of people do not understand this, why we don't have silver rounds in Europe. It's the hallmarking act.
It's the hallmarking act.
It would be like 200% of the silver value probably, because of the cost of the
exactly.
Legal.
It would be far too expensive.
But by the way, I think Dale has your logo A symbol on his wall.
No.
That's Austrian stacker. Stacker.
Yeah, this is my Austrian stacker. Lauren, she went out with a volunteering group. She does a lot of volunteering for people
in Austria,
and she made the star there today with the group. So she just we'll hang it up on the wall. So
Austrian, please sue Dale for copyright.
It's not me. You have to speak to Lauren about that bit. Do you know? That's actually pretty cool. I mean, I'm actually licensed, so you get when you get your hallmark, you get a license. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my details, but and your license for 10 years. This is your pack you get, and hallmarking guidances.
Do you have the letters HM in your hallmark?
No.
That would be really cool.
Actually, I think Austrian Stacker is probably the best person to show you my hallmark.
Give me just. I'm back in a second. I will show you something.
Actually, I can show you mine. Actually, I got the one I done. My hallmark is laser engraved. It's not stamped. I'll show you.
On which of the items I got from you is the biggest hallmark, you think? What's best to show? Maybe this one. No, wait, I will switch.
Because even if it's a gift, it's not gonna. It's so small because I done that deliberately because I'm just awkward.
I think now you can see. Sorry, my hand is shaking a bit. Wait a second. I think
I'll show my own mark if you like.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's there at the top, but I mean it can change. But it's got DSC, and then it'll have 39 silver, the anchor, which is Birmingham Essay Office, and then it'll have like the Britannia, or it'll have the Shield, and then you can have the date code on it if you want to. It's completely, it's just extra expense. But what is really special about the hallmark is the initials and the type of design you have.
Yeah, the specific for the seller, for the person who produced it and sold it. Yeah.
And you can check out online, so it's registered online as well. So if you want to put me up higher, I'll show you on this one what I did for Lawrence Cross.
Yeah, wait a second. How can I do that?
I'm not saying anything about that one.
So I have the options kick from studio, ban from studio, but I cannot show you here on the
kick from studio.
Solo layout. Here it is. So between kick and ban, there is solo layout.
Yeah, so this is a legal requirement, and a lot of people can stamp their stuff if they want to, or can have the tooling made if they want to. But I choose to have laser engraving because it looks clearer and it seems to last longer as well. So it's got my initials with 39 silver, the hallmark, and then you have the Britannia there. I can have the date code on it or whatever, but that's just an extra expense. I have changed it over time because you can change it long. But the most important one is this one here, and it's mine. My design.
Dutch silver coin. That means, huh?
If you wish. Or Deutschmark, scanned this currency. But yeah, that's actually changed. That's my new one. The DSC is still the same because that is what you keep for 10 years.
And a small anchor.
Yeah, that is part of but that's part of Birmingham Essay Office. That is part of the what they do. But that one there at the very end is the 70th Platinum Jubilee mark there for the Queen, and they stopped making them. They stopped producing that particular hallmark, but they re-established it again after the Queen died. And Skipper, his daughter's got one of the very last platinum Jubilee hallmarks on because she died in September, and I made the coin in October, so it was only open for another few weeks. If I can show you,
Austrian, you can as well show the Pegasus, the other side of the Pegasus.
Pardon?
You have a Pegasus coin behind you. If you can show the other side.
The other side?
Yeah, to flip.
Yeah, wait a second.
Because you said this mint is closed.
Yeah, Pobjoy Mint's closed now.
King Charles III.
Yeah, well, I will soon upload another video on the Pobjoy Mint, where I show the rest of my collection of Pobjoy Mint coins. Probably after Christmas.
Those St. Helena coins as well?
Yeah, exactly. And British Virgin Islands and...
They have good designs, honestly, like in quality.
This is exactly. This is a cool mint. And by the way, this is the reason why I put these 2 coins here on my set is because the coin on the left side, the dragon, is probably the most controversial coin of the year. So for weeks there were discussions about the design of this coin, and the Pegasus coin is because PopCoin Mint closed, and this is a very, very sad story for me personally. Dale, you wanted to show something more about hallmarks, or?
Yeah, I just want to show you.
By the way, so just for the viewers, if you're interested in the topic, I made a video on this topic. If you search for Austrian stacker hallmark, then you get directly to the video. So I made a video about this topic, explaining the different legal situations and the requirements, the legal requirements, and so on.
Yeah, I just want to show one more. Here you go. So this again, this is the same coin, and that's got the hallmark. I had it enlarged, and this is one of the last. This was made in October. Obviously, it's died in September. So they actually shut down at the Jubilee just before that. What Austrian Stacker was showing, but here is where. It was re-established again. I managed to get one of the last ones, the skipper, for his granddaughter, and I made. I had that. I got that engraved for her, and it just.
Yeah, this was one of the coolest. This was one of the coolest gifts I ever got. When you sent me this silver bar with this hallmark on it. Thank you so much for that.
What the little bar? The reason why I keep them blank is because people can choose whatever they want designed on it. Because once you start putting designs on stuff, you can't really do much with it, really. But when you're talking about the European part of it, I can sell to the US, to the most of Europe, without actually putting a certain mark on it. And if I was to sell my paws to, say, like other part of Europe, the Middle East, I'll have to put an S mark on it as it's classed as sale. And that's another thing you got to look out for as well, is the S. It is a legal requirement to the hallmark.
Ren, this is actually this is an older version of the Pegasus coin. This is, I think, from 2017, no, 2018, and so these are both versions of the Pegasus coin. This is the older one with the Queen on it, and the last one with King Charles on it. So this is the last bullion coin ever minted by the PopCoin Mint.
I'm wondering if they were the created of. If you're familiar, you know what is the trade dollar?
Yeah.
So they made like a replica. We did the same design, of 1 ounce with the British trade dollar, American and French. So I'm wondering if this is this mint. I will check it now, because those coins really high quality and interesting, because they are new, but they present like interesting history with the trade with China.
Yeah, sure.
Before opium became addictive. So let's see. I was trying to put the link, but it got a bit messed up. Sorry.
You mean the link to the hallmark video?
I think that all the coins belong to PopCoin Mint. That is
okay.
So it's how many? 1,440 pieces.
So I'm dropping now the link to this hallmark video. This looks strange for a video link. What happened here? Austrian stacker hallmark. It's actually this is one of the things I will never understand. It's no, forget the first link. This is the correct link. Take the second link. So this should be the correct link. I will never understand that this video just has 114 views. Yeah? I thought this was one of the most interesting videos I've ever uploaded on my channel, but obviously it was not.
I'll tell you what, Silver, I'm just going to talk to Silver a second. There's something else unique I do with my silver pores is the COAs. They're not just little squares with a signature. I mean, Austrian Stacker will show you a COA, which I do. They look like this. I just need to. My printer broke, so I haven't got a printer to actually print anything with. So.
So we got a bit far away from the year-end wrap-up and from our outlook for 2024. So, and as we are already 1 hour 50 live, I would like to go back to the topic, and then in the end, I think everybody can stay if we want to continue a discussion on any not planned topics, random topics.
No, just contact Austrian Stacker and he'll contact me. That'll probably be easier. Because
we can do that. So I think we always end up with very interesting topics, and this is exactly why I love our community so much, because there is so much knowledge and wisdom in our community. Yeah, all the things you need to know when you're dealing with precious metals and so on. And this is why I really love being part of this community, because every day I can learn something new, and I learn so much from our community. So what I would be interested in is before we close actually the official part and go to the random topics and small talk. So do you have any personal goals for 2024, and what do you expect for 2024? So how do you think will the economy perform? What are your personal goals? My personal goals, for example, are I started another quarter ounce gold coin challenge. So I want to, I'm not sure if I can do this in 2024, but at least I will start filling up another tube with 20 coins of 20 quarter ounce coins. So this is one of my goals. I'm not sure if I can finish it in 2024. And what do I expect? I'm optimistic that I will be able to sign my new working contract within the next weeks. So I'm very optimistic. So then everything should be fine again. And as all of you know, gold is a very important part in my personal portfolio, and I always take money I do not expect to need within the next years to buy gold, because everything else doesn't make any sense. So if you buy it today and have to sell it 2 days later, this doesn't make any sense. Gold and silver are for the long run. And so I'm trying to accumulate weight. This is my most important personal goal. As said, with the quarter ounce, and I also started again another 10th ounce stacking challenge. So it will take definitely some time to fill these two tubes up, but I started again, and I have some collecting goals as well. As you know, I collect coins from just a few countries. One is Austria, one is Hungary, one is Israel, and one is the UK. And there are some coins I want to have in my collection. So if I have some money left, I will definitely also contact people who know more about numismatics than me, like Dale, like Ran, and so on, like Dutchy, like Stavros. All people here know more about numismatics or in collectibles than I will ever know. So I will definitely contact you if I buy something. And Dale was very, very angry with me after I bought
the Churchill
coin. actually, after I bought this coin, even if it was really cheap, it was not cheap enough for Dale, and he was very, very angry with me that I bought this coin. Especially, he was angry about the price I paid for this coin. So I will definitely ask them before. So, and actually, these are my personal goals, and so.
That's the same as
just a second. Butterfly Effect said, "How about the average everyday Austrians? Do they have precious metals in their portfolios? It seems like those in North America typically do not." Butterflies Effect. Don't forget that Austria has. I mean, in the medieval ages, we had the biggest silver mine in the world for about 150 years in Austria. So precious metals have a very, very long history in Austria. And if you compare it per person, Austria is in the top 3. I mean, Austria is a small country. This is why we never show up in any statistics. But if you have a look at the amount of gold owned by private people per capita, then Austria is in the top 3, and we are far ahead of Switzerland, for example. So the average Austrian has gold, and usually you got it from your grandparents or your parents, and for Christmas, for example, after a certain age. So usually it's 14, 16, you don't get presents anymore. In a lot of families, you get small gold coins. Because 16 is the age when you start to save money for driving license, your first car, and so on. So in general, yes, a lot of people have gold, not big quantities, but a few ducats or something, or a few philharmonics. So a lot of people in Austria have gold. I just recently talked to a former colleague of mine. We're working together for almost 14 years, and he said, he doesn't know anything about that I'm a stacker, that I have a YouTube channel. And he said, I need to go and sell some gold because the time when you have a fixed interest rate on your loan on the house, on a mortgage on the house, runs out. So I want to pay this back before the interest rate increases to 6%. And I said, okay, what are you doing? He said, I'm selling gold. I said, what? And he told me, actually, he had like 120 gold ducats or something, a massive amount. Yeah, and he said, most of them are from my grandparents, and he passed it on to my parents, and my parents passed it on to me. And now they said, go and sell it because the gold price is high, and now you can pay off your debts. And so really, I had no idea that this guy has gold. Yeah, but this is the case for a lot of people.
But you said Austria is in the top 10 of the gold supply?
No, the gold privately owned.
No, it's not in the top 10.
Yeah, we are even top 3. You have to look per capita.
I see United States is number 1.
No.
Yeah, it's 8,000 of ton. It says.
Yes, but divided by 300 million people.
The Netherlands is number 10. Germany is 2, Italy is 3, France is 4.
No, Dutchie. Check it per capita.
Divide per people.
You have to divide it per people, then you know what, on average, how much every inhabitant of the country has, and this changes the picture completely.
Yeah.
I mentioned this in one of my videos. I've put the chart in one of my videos, and if you have a look at it per capita, it's completely different.
I know the Asia country, Southeast and Far Asia, they are very strong in gold, like the private owner.
Yeah, it's also, if you have a look, for example, I know Turkey and all these countries. I mean, they trust they don't trust their own currency, so they usually buy gold whenever they have money left.
Gold.
In India is also. But what you should not forget is the total amount. The amount per capita in India is not so high because 90% of the population there cannot afford a gram of gold.
Austrian, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
For example, I remember you collect Austrian, which is quite obvious, but you would you mind to explain, for example, why you collect Hungarians and the others and so on, for example? Unless it's not private.
No. That's a good question. Hungarian is very easy. You know that, for example, ducats were produced in Austria and in Kremnitzer.
Yeah, it's Slovakia.
Yeah, but at that time it was Hungary. You know that Bratislava once was called Pozsony and was the capital of Hungary. So yeah, exactly. So at that time it was Hungary, and the ducats, even if it's the same coin and just the coat of arms is different. So on the one coin you have the Austrian coat of arms, on the other coin you have the Hungarian coat of arms. The Hungarian coin is worth a bit more because the mintage is much less than of the Austrian ducats. And
it's a variety because it's the same coin, different design.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the reason why I started collecting Hungarian coins. And then I've been to Hungary as an expat for a couple of years. And this is when I started to buy also old coins there. And I started a small collection. So this is why Hungary. And I think Austria and Hungary, you know, we have a shared history. So
Austria is number 8, I see. Number 8, 33.43 grams per Einwohner per person.
What place is Greece?
And Netherlands is place 6. And Schweiz is number 1. Swiss.
Yeah, Swiss is number 1.
Daci, did you search for privately owned? There are different statistics.
Ja. Ein Übersicht der goldreichsten Völker zeigt die folgende Tabelle.
Yeah, I will send you the statistics I've used for my video, and what they took out is everything that's not really physical, because in a lot of statistics you have also futures and paper and a lot of things in
gold reserves pro Einwohner in grams.
Yeah, but this is just physical gold, physically owned by private people.
Yeah.
Because in some statistics where Switzerland is number 1, they also put the state reserves in.
It's pro Einwohner.
Yeah, but what per capita?
Gram per capita?
What do you mean?
What is included? Because it took me 2 hours to find the statistics, and this was
no gold
from Umicore, and they published statistics where they took out everything that's not really physical. They took out everything that's owned by banks, everything that's owned by states, everything that's owned by central banks, everything that's not physical but paper, and so on. So they just had a look at what is physically owned by private people.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, it's changing completely if you have a look at per capita, because if you have a look per capita, then a lot of big countries fall out of the statistics. They are not top 10 anymore if you have a look per capita. Because it sounds great if you say, I don't know, like 8,000 tons or whatever, 20,000 tons, 8,000 tons. It sounds great, but if you divide it by 300 million, it's nothing.
There's quite a few statistics on here where it says they provide all their gold reserves, like what the government holds per ton, and they share it out. So like America, and you end up with only something like 2.3 grams gold would be held by each person in America that is on their census, which is not the correct statistic. It's what people physically hold in their home.
Exactly, and there's a difference between gold reserves per capita and privately owned gold per capita. And the privately owned, you also need to check all the details of the statistics. If it's privately owned, they usually also include paper.
Yeah.
And so you need the statistics where really physically owned, like I don't know, I have a gold coin in my hand, where just this is considered.
Yeah, take away all the stocks and trades, online markets.
Paper,
just literally what you have in your safe or your top drawer or whatever. That's what the statistic is.
The interesting thing is, that I mean, I will search for the video and I will send you the link, Dutch, and you can check the sources I've used, because I put the sources I remember in the description of the video. And the interesting thing is that a lot of countries that are well known for gold and precious metals fall out of the statistics if you have a look per capita. And most of the top 10 countries are all European countries. Like you said, Netherlands, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and so on. So most of the top 10 countries are European countries. And I think this really comes from the fact that precious metals are a traditional thing in Europe.
To be fair, though, I think because of what the history is between Austria, Germany, and all that, and the countries, and what happened with their inflation after whatever, I think that's why you're subconsciously collecting precious metals, because of that reason.
Yeah, but coming back to Rand's question, why these countries? I mean, UK is because the other country where I spent a lot of time working is the UK. So that's why I also started collecting UK coins. And to be honest, UK has some of the best mints in the world, Popchai Mint, Royal Mint, especially Royal Mint. And throughout history, they always had some of the most beautiful coin designs. So I love British coins, and this is why I also collect British coins. And Israel, because it's hard to get them, you do not get them everywhere, and they also have a great history and great coin designs. And I mean, I frequently upload videos, shorts, where I tell the story of a country with coins. So where I put 10 or 15 coins from different years over the last, 100 years on the desk. I did this with Austria. I did this with Hungary. No, with Hungary, I didn't put it online. I created this video, but I didn't put it online. And I think I took 14 coins. I think it was 13 or 14 coins. So from the monarchy to over communism to independence and democracy, and you can really see having a look at the symbols on the coins, the history of the country. So that's why I collect coins from Israel and the UK. And to be honest, I like Israel and its history. It's one of the most important places on this planet, because all of the major religions have stakes there, holding stakes in Israel, and they have strong interest in this country. And I think it's one of the most interesting places on this planet, and this is why I like the coins.
Going back to UK coins, a lot of people think that regardless of the Royal Mint, before the Royal Mint in Wales, it was Tower Mint, which is London Mint. There was also other mints involved, like the Heaton Mint, the King's Norton Mint. And does anybody know what the other mint is?
No. Good question.
Wessex, Northumbria.
There was a Shrewsbury Mint, but that's you're talking that as early medieval type coins. I'm talking about let's say from Queen Victoria upwards. There was another mint. There was King's Norton, there was Heaton Mint, there was London Mint, which was 3 main mints, but there was one more that people don't know of. That is Birmingham. King's Norton and Heaton is Birmingham Mint. They're 2 separate companies. They're now flattened now, but they were 2 separate companies that would help out the London Mint when there was a rush on. But there was one mint. Obviously, Christopher Ty will know this. He's already put it in the chat. Soho Mint was actually in London. And I think it was London. I have to check in a second. But you have King's Norton, Soho. And the only way you will find that if you've got a Soho coin mint, when you look at the Britannia coin, right down the center of, I think it's on the Union Jack or the Union flag from 1788 or something like it was, you'll have Soho in the flag there. I believe it's in the flag or near a hill, depends where it is. But I think it might be Birmingham, actually, to be honest, because I think.
By the way, Dutch just confirmed what I said before. The average privately owned gold in the ranking is Austria #1 with 220 grams per person, Germany #2 with 205 grams per person, and Switzerland #3 with 95 grams per person.
It's interesting.
Yep. What about Greece?
Sorry, the list answered #3.
Yeah, I don't know what's 1, 2, or 3.
No, I have. This is actually taken from, but they are referencing somewhere to this statistics I mentioned, or this report I mentioned, and I have it. Yeah, I will search for it and I will send it to you guys, because there are all the countries mentioned, and it's very interesting. That countries that usually appear in the top 10, yeah, like the US, India, and so on. Yeah, if you really calculate it per capita, then it changes completely. Because yes, there is a lot of gold privately owned in India, for example, but 95% of the people cannot even afford 1 gram of gold. Yeah. So it's you always need to keep this in mind. So, gentlemen, I think it was a great discussion today. We're already over 2 hours. Thank you very much. So I think there was a lot of good information and good shared and a lot of good stuff. So I would say let's end the official part and go to the small talk chat and random topics.
Okay, let's do this again. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, I mean, me too, very much. And I also liked the part in the beginning. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if anyone else liked it. And
prepare for the apocalypse.
And as I already got thumbs down on this live stream, I think some people did not enjoy it so much. But I as said, yeah, this was not to blame anyone. This was more really fun, yeah, and to show that there is a lot of panic and fear in whenever you talk about precious metals, and it was more like a humorous way to tell you don't take things too serious. Life is still great, and the earth will be there also in a couple of thousand years, and human beings will live on this planet in a couple of thousand years. So don't take things too serious. Enjoy life.
What is the oldest coin you got? The oldest coin you got?
Hellenic state.
What date?
300 BC.
Wow. Awesome. No, mine
300 BC.
How much?
300 BC coin.
Yeah, that's really cool.
How it called? The Hellenic state I have from Egypt and Syria when it used to be Greek.
Ah, okay, that's pretty cool.
That's cool, yeah.
This is nice.
I don't know which one of mine is my oldest. I've got quite a lot I've got to go through because.
This is my oldest. 1400 AC.
Sorry, Dutch, I cannot really see it.
Yeah.
Wait.
There's a really old one. This is from Karel de Grote.
You can also not see Dutch. First of all, stop moving your hand, please. And can you get a bit closer to the camera?
Karel de Grote.
Karel de Grote.
Sorry.
Karel de Grote.
Grote.
Vergrote draak.
It's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Vergrote draak.
It's really old. You can't even see it.
These are not my oldest, by the way.
This one is from.
I love ancient coins, by the way. So he's showing my element now.
This is really nice.
It's 1500.
Thaler.
Thaler, yeah.
How do you call him? Dalda, right?
Yeah, Leeuwen Dalde.
Dalda,
Lion Taylor. Taler.
Yeah.
You know where the word dollar is coming from?
Dollar is in Czech.
I don't want to know.
This
It's from the Rijksdaalder.
a lot of Tyrolean Austrian left Austria and went to the US. And for example, cities like Santa Barbara were found by Austrian monks who left Austria and went to the US. And in their dialect, if they pronounce the word Thaler, in their dialect, it's actually dollar.
But they got a lot of Dutch thalers also over there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's believed that it's coming from the way how they pronounce the word, and so that it's coming from the European thaler coins, because when they say it in the dialect, actually they say dollar, which is very similar to dollar. And,
we say in Holland Daalder.
Yeah, exactly.
They call it in America thaler.
Yeah.
Also.
And
it's from the mine from Tyrol or what?
Yeah, from Tyrol, because a lot of big cities were found by Tyrolean monks, like Santa. This is the reason if you go to California to Santa Barbara, at the city hall they have an Austrian flag. I have a picture of this. I took a picture of this, and I asked them a guide there.
Because Arnold Schwarzenegger was a
no. I asked why they have an Austrian flag on their city hall, and said because this city was found by Austrian monks.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Very nice. I like.
In America, a lot of Dutch streets over there. Dutch cities.
Yeah, it's true.
Manhattan.
Homes.
Yeah, you know that New York originally was supposed to be called New Amsterdam. Yeah.
Yeah, it's New Amsterdam.
The Wall Street, it's Dutch.
Yeah, Wall Street's Dutch. Wall Street's
Harlem.
It's from Amsterdam. Eh? They created it here in Amsterdam.
These are not my oldest coins. These are what I call my specialty coins, sort of thing, because they're just mixed up. The first one here is this one. I took photographs of them, so it's easier. And that's
sorry, Dale. Show it again, please. I put you on the screen now.
What year is that? What year?
Reverse. This is Dolphodunus Commodus, 180. And I'll just get my flip out again. So there's the coin itself. Dolphodunus Commodus, 180 to 190, 195 AD. I haven't researched all of them yet.
195 AD?
Yeah. So this this is one of my favorite ones. This is Galeninus, 260 to 268 AD. I'll just take a photograph of it and show you because it's better. StreamYard doesn't really give you a clear picture, so
I like the old coins. There's much of history on it.
I mean, this is.
Oh yeah.
Constantine.
Look, Greece or Roman?
Roman.
This is Roman.
Galeninus. So,
oh yeah. Oh yes, yeah.
Yes. That's him there. And then I got Jetton coins going back to. I have actually one coin has escaped somewhere, and I believe it's in my. Because I never anchored these down properly yet, because I'm still searching the proper history, and I got Probus Marcus Aurelius, 232 to 282, but I can't show you the coin. It's rolled out somewhere in my shelf. There's a hole in the blinking flip. And then I got
that's what he thinks the truth is, so he has it.
Yeah, these are Jetton coins. This was a 15th century one.
Right, from medieval.
Yeah, this is the Western type. But I have a lot more. I've got to sort out.
Cool.
Oh man.
There is a discussion now going on in the chat about should you put coins in a flip or not. To be honest, if the coin is in such a great condition, yes. If, for example, like my tetradrachme, it's I don't see a need to put it in. I mean, I have it in this plastic bag, and I frequently touch it because this coin survived. I don't know how many hundreds of years, and it has never been in a flip for hundreds of years. So why should I put it in a flip now? Yeah.
Constantine II obviously travelled around different areas. Obviously, he was in England, obviously Great Britain at the time, but he was also he is also a Roman emperor in different parts. He was well, we went through that coin, didn't we? He was I think he was around when the 5 emperors are around, but he's also, so these are mixed dates. So I got Constantine II at 324 to 337 in Georgia. I can't pronounce that word, but then I got Constantine II again 316 to 340, and this is a English Roman coin, if you know what I mean, when he was over here. But this one was when somewhere in Europe when he was emperor there. So the Roman Empire is a very fickle thing. And then I got a Tiberius coin, which is really cool. It's massive, this one.
Who is generating this noise?
I don't know. It'll pop up in a minute.
It was Dutchy. Dutchy, I muted you, yeah? If you want to talk, please unmute yourself.
He's under the sea. Sorry.
This is a
Blup, 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 blup.
this is actually a metal detecting fine coin, which I found.
You do metal detecting?
Yeah, years ago.
Why not now?
Tiberius.
Oh, that's really nice.
Over here, you don't even need a metal detector. You can just walk across the field. You pick them up.
Oh.
That's one of the things I hate. I hate living in Austria. I would love to go metal detecting, but in most of the parts of Austria, it's strictly forbidden. I mean, you can metal detect, but you are not allowed to dig into the ground, because usually when people start digging for metals, they find AXOs, unexploded ordnances from the Second World War. And just here in my village, a metal detector digged out a 120 kilo bomb from the Second World War, and was stupid enough to bring it to the police.
No.
I won't be able to take a photograph of this one, but this is Valens. This is a Valens Roman coin. I won't be able to take a photograph. I'll try, actually. It's actually a really, really cool coin.
So this is one goal I have for 2024, to motivate all of the people here on the panel to get an full HD webcam.
Don't forget, we're using StreamYard, so it won't make any difference. So this is Valens. This is Emperor Valens coin.
Nice.
Love that one. When I try to find the emperors, and obviously sometimes you don't have emperors. It is you'll have their generals on there, you know, and stuff like that. So it's very, very fickle to get the right one. And I mean, I got one here. It says either Claudius or Nero, because it doesn't really confirm. Then obviously I got medieval ones. This is Elizabeth I.
But this is in general. This is interesting with medieval coins and ancient coins. Hey, Maxi is here. I think Polly Buck was also here, or is here.
Hey, Maxi.
Thank you all for stopping by. John Jacobs. I think this is in general a bit difficult, because also if you ever try to say the date from of, for example, of a tetradrachma from Greece, it's very difficult, and in the end, in a lot of cases, you can just say a period, so that the coin was most probably struck between this and that year. So it's for some of the old coins, it's really difficult. Dutchy, you're making this noise again. What are you doing?
What noise?
The noise we hear all the time. Yes, now it's gone.
I don't know.
And I think sometimes it's very difficult, yeah, to say an exact year, yeah, when a coin was minted. Especially the older the coins get, the more difficult it is, and you can just say between, I don't know, 160 and 280 or whatever. Yeah,
I'm not sure if I have this upside down or not. It looks like it's right. But this is Queen Elizabeth I.
Nice one.
1561.
With the French royal symbol as well.
a fleur-de-lis.
The lotus flower.
A fleur-de-lis, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's I think that was because obviously with part. I'm not sure if it's to do with the
North France.
Mary, Queen of Scots, where she was still around then, and she was really the true Queen of England. But obviously, Mary was beheaded by Elizabeth later on.
Bloody Mary.
No, Bloody Mary was the one before Queen Elizabeth.
The one of Henry VIII.
Yeah, that would be Mary Queen.
The
Bloody
Catholic
Mary
format.
was Henry the Seventh granddaughter, and he died. Henry VIII. His brother. I can't remember his Henry VIII's brother.
Was Bloody Mary Mary the First?
Yeah, Mary the First. Yeah.
So she was a Tudor.
Yeah, she was Tudor. Yeah. And she went on she put thousands of people to death for witchcraft or to do with anti-Catholicism. She rebelled against her father, and it was the cardinal, the Pope Brennan, or something like that. He was like the henchman to Bloody Mary and tortured people. But then he found his demise when Elizabeth came into power. She put him into the tower for like 60 odd years. What else have I got? It's stuff here. I've still got to go through and name, like these ones here. I love research. It's my favorite thing. I've got so many Roman coins and other medieval coins to go through. This is my favorite Jetton one, which is French. And this is what they call a triple standard. And these have great history, actually, because they were used as tokens, counting tokens, gaming tokens, counters, whatever.
I think coins are a very good way for me, I know who was Mary the First and so on, and who were the Tudors, but I always mix up dates and who was first, who was after, and who was the mother, who was the grandchild, and so on. And I think coins are a very good way, because with coins you get, I don't know, you have like a picture in front of you, and you know, okay, this coin was from 1800 something, it was this emperor, and then it's easier to remember which emperor in which period. Yeah.
I can probably go right to King Charles III, all the way back right up to, I would say, Henry V, or actually even earlier than that. I think we've got older coins. I'm pretty sure I got older ones than that. Oh no, I got what's his name? I picked up a coin the other day. I've still got to do it. Actually, I've still got to research it. It was Longshanks. I picked up one of his coins. And this coin is actually pretty interesting. This is a crown. Okay, this is actually a really interesting coin. Okay, and you recognise the back. It's similar to King Charles III and a florin.
Yeah, looks like a florin. Yeah.
But where was this coin minted?
Popjar mint.
No.
China?
No. It would take you a long time to guess. It's a British coin. It's a real British coin.
So it's part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, but where was it minted?
South Africa?
Fiji?
No.
India.
No.
Canada?
Pakistan.
No. You're never going to guess this. This was actually minted in New York.
In New York?
Yeah.
Well, they miss you.
Yeah, why not? A lot of companies come to Austria to. A lot of countries come to Austria for commemorative coins or something. So why not? Why not?
It was an exhibition. It's called an expedition coin. It's to show. There's only I can't remember how many were minted, but it's actually it's a 1960s coin, but it's actually minted in New York. It's just an expedition coin to show how coins were minted.
That's cool.
Gentlemen, we are already live for more than 2.5 hours. So
we've got another 6 to go yet.
Pardon?
We've got another 6 to go yet.
You've got what?
We've got another 6 hours to go. You promised me.
Exactly. So I'm thinking about ending the live stream, but please stay on the panel.
All right.
So for a chat afterwards. Thank you all very, very much. We had a lot of people in the live stream today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and thank you very much for being here, and see you again soon. Servus. Thank you very much.
Farewell.
Let me quickly say thank you to everybody who's got to my 10K. Thank you very much, everybody.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Well deserved for all you're doing for the community. Thank you very much.
I'm overjoyed. I tell you, you guys are the best, and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy 24.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope it's a peaceful, healthy, successful. All the good things. All the good things.
You got 10K, Adil?
Yeah, I got 10K today.
So, thank you all very much, and see you again soon. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I have 500 followers. No more.